I first want to acknowledge that and congratulate Mark Carney for his victory yesterday. But what is his plan and vision for Canada? Well, he's said it yesterday in his acceptance speech. One of the first things he promised to do is a tax cut that mostly helps millionaires. Right. He is telling you who he's in it for. That tax cut is to change or to reverse on the capital gains changes. So he wants to give an advantage that's mostly going to help millionaires and a very small percentage of Canadians. So that's his priority. He also has said very clearly that he wants to cut jobs at the federal level, so cut jobs and cut services like healthcare. So that is his plan for the economic uncertainty of Donald Trump, for the threats of Donald Trump, is to give money to millionaires, to cut jobs, and to cut healthcare. And you don't take my word for it. Liberals like Karina Gould have said that is in fact his plan. His plan is to cut services and cut jobs. That is the wrong plan right now for the challenges we're up against. What about Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives? Well, Pierre Poilievre was endorsed by Elon Musk, and he accepted that endorsement. So he is the pick of Elon Musk, who is, of course, the billionaire buddy of Donald Trump. So he's the pick of the Donald Trump administration. He's not going to stand up to Donald Trump. He's going to do whatever his buddy Elon Musk wants him to do. He doesn't want to upset that endorsement. So he's not going to stand up for Canadians. That's why our approach is more important than ever. We know what workers are going through, and we're going to fight for you. We're not going to fight for billionaires or for CEOs like Mark Carney. We're not going to try to please Elon Musk like Pierre Poilievre. We're going to fight for you. You are my priority, working people, everyday families. And that's why what we've done during the pandemic, that's why we did during the minority governments, has all been about fighting for you and your family, and we're going to continue to do that. And my final thing that I want to touch on, we're talking about Donald Trump and the threat he has to our country. Let's talk about the way we should treat Donald Trump. He is someone that is a convicted felon, 34 counts. He's a convicted felon. He's a convicted criminal. For criminals to come into our country, normally they would have to get an exemption. If they're a dignitary, and I use that term very loosely when I talk about Donald Trump, if there's someone of prominence, normally the normal course of action is that a minister in cabinet would have to sign the exemption for them to come to our country. My commitment to you is this, that my team behind me, you see a new Democrat government, no minister in my government, no minister in my cabinet would ever sign an exemption for someone like Donald Trump to come to Canada, as long as there are illegal tariffs, as long as there's the trade war, as long as there are threats to our democracy, to our sovereignty, to our country. No one's going to sign that exemption. He's not going to get special treatment for being a convicted criminal. As long as he's attacking your country, he's not welcome in our country. My challenge, though, is Mark Carney is about to be sworn as prime minister. Will he do the same? Will he make the same commitment that a convicted criminal who's attacking our country should not get an exemption, should not get special treatment? Will Pierre Poilievre do the same? Will he make the same commitment? We'll see. But that's my challenge to them both.